Welcome to the channel. So today we're making this delicious party jollof, this Nigerian jollof. This is the best jollof recipe on the street of YouTube. Let's get started. So first and foremost, these are ingredients we're going to be working with. So let's get started. So in a pot, add in your beef. I always advise to use beef for jollof rice. It's the best. Use beef. So we're going to be seasoning with curry, thyme, with Maggi cubes, curry, chili flakes, allspice, salt. Oh yeah, I'm going to be adding onion. I love using this red onion. So just add as much as you want. I am going to have to mix it up so that the flavor can, I'm going to have to mix it up, and I'll be allowing this to cook in its own water. So one tip for jollof rice is use beef stock. Beef stock is better than chicken. Anytime you want to make your jollof rice and you want it to be the bomb, use beef stock. So right now I added bay leaf and I added enough water because we really need the stock. The stock is the backbone of the jollof rice. So right now I'm using charcoal, and I put the charcoal in this tin foil because I want to get that smoky feel. So I want to get that smoky feel. That's why we're using this method. So I'm going to put this charcoal in the spot and allow it to smoke until I can perceive the smoking flavor. So I left this for about 5 to 10 minutes, and as you can see now, the smokiness is already coming out. See this recipe, you can never go wrong with this recipe. So right now I am going to be steaming this. I added just a bit of water, so I'm going to be steaming this so that we can get the jollof flavor. So I'm going to stir this until I can perceive there's kind of a smoky smell you would get when this is ready. So at this point, it's ready. I'm going to be adding ginger and garlic at this point to add more flavor. So right now at this point, you can see it's ready. It's already sticking to the pot and I can perceive the flavor. So I'm just going to blend this up. So let's make our jollof spice. All the list of the ingredients is added in the description box below. This is the jollof spice this is the spice mix I use to make my jollof, and the jollof rice always comes out tasting really good. So right now I'm mixing it and our jollof spices are ready. Jollof spice is ready at this point. So we need to wash our rice, and this rice you need to wash it thoroughly to remove starch. So sometimes I wash between 3, 4 to 5 times, and I'm adding salt. Salt helps to remove the starch faster. So I'm using cold water. Please do not parboil your rice. When you want to make jollof, do not parboil your rice. Jollof rice, the key for a good jollof rice is not to use a parboiled rice. Just use a rice that is thoroughly washed. That's all you need. So right now I'm going in with oil, margarine or butter, but right now I'm using margarine. I prefer using margarine for cooking. So I'm just going to mix up the margarine and the oil. I added onion as much as you want and allow this onion to fry so it can release its flavor. Then I'm adding my tomato paste. So this tomato paste, I have to allow this to fry until it has kind of a sweet taste, until the tangy taste is no more there. That's when you know that your tomato paste is ready, and you just have to keep stirring because it can get burnt quickly. So right now I'm adding my already blended pepper mix. The list of this recipe is in the description box below. So I'm adding my pepper mix. So I'm going to leave this to cook. Now I'm adding my jollof spice. So this is the time I'm adding my jollof spice mix. So one thing about jollof rice is that use beef stock. That is one secret of jollof rice. Use good big stock, use washed rice, do not use parboiled rice, and I assure you your jollof rice will come out tasting very extremely delicious. So right now I added salt and adding more Maggi cubes. At this point I'm going to allow this to cook until it's ready. So we're going to add our washed rice, and you just have to stir. There is a myth that if you stir your rice will get burnt. No, you just have to stir your rice. We're adding beef stock, so you just have to be careful with the water. Just adding water bit by bit, and when you want to check it and if you see that you need, you can add. But I'm just going to add just some water, and if need be for me to add more, I would add. So I just stir this and I'm covering it. So I'm covering it, and please, this should be cooked on a very low heat, very, not even medium, a very low heat. So at this point I'm using foil, because foil will make it to cook evenly, and to make it to cook evenly, and so I don't have to be adding beef stock or adding water back to back. It is, so you need to use foil. So at this point it's time for me to it's time for me to air fry my beef. You can fry it with oils, but I'm on a weight loss journey, so I will not be doing that. So yes, this is the rice. The rice is ready, and I'm going to be adding onion for extra flavor. This is totally optional. Adding onion for extra flavor, tomatoes, and more margarine. I'm going to cover it with the foil so that the heat from the rice can just melt down the tomatoes and onion. That's all. So please, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, I post relatable recipes. I am new to YouTube and I would definitely like your support. Please support my channel. So at this point we're stirring in, the food is ready. You can see the color. You see how beautiful this rice is, and it tastes delicious. Honestly, I got lots of review from this rice when I made the rice. Like, it tasted right, it tasted nice. They even called me and see, this rice, with this recipe, with this method, your jollof rice will come out jollofing. It will come out jollofing. Please guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do well to subscribe. Leave a comment. If you have a question, I'll definitely be answering you. I'll be leaving the recipe in the description box. Thank you for watching.